Sometimes you will need to round numbers to the correct number of significant figures. So what I have here is an example chart that we're going to work through, where we're going to round the values to the shown number of significant figures. We're going to use scientific notation if we get stuck. So first off, let's just round to one significant digit. So for this first value, 4763, the first value is significant, so we would round to 5,000. Remember, trailing zeros with no decimal point are just placeholders. Now we're going to round to two significant figures. So we're going to round, I'm going to keep the 4. The 7 will be rounded up to an 8, and then we'll have two trailing zeros that are placeholders. Now we will round to three significant figures. We will have 4, 7, 6. The 3 does not round the 6 up, so we're going to have 4760. I'm going to underline each one of the significant figures. 1 sig fig, 2 sig figs, 3 significant figures. Now let's do the same for 420. We're going to round to one significant digit. So that will be 400. And there's our one significant digit. For two significant digits, we will have 420. The 0 does not have a decimal point, so it is just a placeholder. Now we have to have three significant figures. This original value here has two significant figures. Now we have to show it as though it has three. So we're going to write 420 point. And now we have three significant digits. Let's look at the next value, 0.03485. That has 4 significant digits. We want to round to one significant digit. So we will write 0.03. Two significant digits would be 0.03, and the 8 is going to round that 4 up to a 5. And now for three significant digits, we'll have 0.0349. All right, I'm going to underline the significant digits in each one of these. We have 0.3, 0.35, 0.349. Now we have the value 899. So we're going to go one significant digit, so the 9 is going to round that 8 up, so we're going to have 900. And then we go to two significant digits. Oh, we are stuck, because if we try to take this and round it to 900 and try to use a decimal place at some place, it's just not going to work, because if we write 900 point, that has 3 sig figs, so that doesn't work. We can't just write 90 point, because 90 and 899 are not at all the same value, so that doesn't work. So what we're going to do is write 899 as scientific notation. So it's going to be 8.99 times 10 to the second. And I look at that and I go, oh, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So that 9 is going to round the first 9 up to a 0, so I'm going to have 9.0 times 10 to the second. So the only way to get the answer for this rounded to 2 figs is to use scientific notation. For three significant figures, I can go back to 899. Now, if I wanted to use 8.99 times 10 to the second, I could put that in here, because 8.99 also has three significant figures. Now you will try rounding with significant figures. You're going to round the values to the shown number of significant figures. You're going to use scientific notation if you get stuck. Pause the video now to work the problems. Restart the video when you're ready to see the answers. Here are the answers. The correct number of significant figures are shown for each value, with the significant figures shown in red. Notice that there were two cases where you were forced to use scientific notation. You had to use scientific notation here, and again you had to use it, actually you had to use it here. You were all right on this one. Let me erase that. So you needed to use the scientific notation. Let me show that again. You had to use it here, there was no choice, and you had to use scientific notation here.